I was a child when this happened. I remember being at home with my family. It was midnight and all of us were still awake and hear a noise. There was somebody in front of the house shaking. In that house at the time there were 3 gates to get to our front door, and he was at the fourth. That person was shaking it so hard that my parents told my siblings and I to look ourselves in the bathroom, wait for them there, and inform my grandmother about the situation. My grandmother, a blind person who had lived with my parents even before my brothers and I were born, was also in that room. She had slept in a rocking chair for several years because she said that the old man who goes to bed drains water from his lungs and drowns, according to her. So could you imagine that? A blind elderly woman who more than 80 years, who slept, ate, and did absolutely everything from her rocking chair. So anyways, I don't exactly remember which of my siblings came out to my grandmother whispering in her ear that she could not speak or nor call anyone because there was a stranger outside and our parents need totally silence from all of us. My parents looked through the windows to get us a glimpse of who it was, and apparently it turned out to be a homeless man with mental issues. It wasn't much of a surprise because in that town there's a few homeless people that suffer from several mental diseases or something related. That town is La Romana. So when my parents told us to wait in the bedroom, I sat in front of the closet and started crying. And my body was heavily shaking because of how scared I was. Nobody noticed that I was there in that condition until my parents kept asking my siblings where I was. When my mom saw me there, she didn't understand why I was like crying, shaking. I think that even me didn't know it. So I told her because it was of the person at the gate. She hugged me tight and explained me everything, emphasizing there was nothing to be afraid of. At that time, I didn't do anything in particular because I was a child, and I just trusted my mom that she told me that everything was okay.